So this is what I'm going to be building today. This is what I use to raise out my biddies before I put them in the Premier 1 fencing. All this is free lumber. I got off a fencing job I did. It's all cut-offs. You can also find somebody that's tearing down their fence to build a new one and take that and build the same coop. Starting out with the frame of this chicken coop, you're going to need 4 1-bys. These are 1 by 6 foot long, and all I did was rip a 12-foot 2x4. I cut the 2x4 in half and ripped both of the pieces. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-foot 1-bys, and that's going to build the frame, and I got 3 screws in each corner. This is a 2-foot piece of dog-eared fence board. It comes in 6-foot pieces, and you're going to nail 1, 2, 5, and you hold off on the 6th one, and you're going to take your screen, and from the 5th one, nail the screen up all the way to the end, then cut it off. Then you're going to put an end board, nail it on top of the screen, and nail your 6th board on top of the screen to where the screen's behind here. Then you're going to rip a 3-foot board, rip it, then put it on top of the screen, and take the 2nd rip piece and put it on top of the screen on this side. So this is what the sides look like when you get done. Then you come inside and you take a 1-by and you cover up the end part of the wire and cut it to fit in there. And you do the same on this side. You just fit it over the wire to where it ain't sharp for the chickens and nail that into there to where it looks like that. Then the next step, you start on the gate, and you're going to take a 1-by and you're going to nail on the inside of here. You're going to take the 1-by and nail right on the inside of here to where it's flush, where you can put your fence boards. Then you're going to rip another one of them 2-foot long pieces and start on the front to where it looks like that. Alright, after you get the front plates on, you start building the gate. Take you a 2-foot piece of board, put up there, and on the back of it, right under here, mark you a line at the top and on the bottom. And after you do that, on your line, nail this piece of 1-by right across that line after you measure and cut it to where it'll fit in here. Then your gate, it's going to look like this when you're done, with the one at the top, one at the bottom. And it's going to slide in there just like that. And then your latches are on the side. I got 1 nail in here. This just is a piece of rip board that I cut. It's about 8 inches long. So this is your latch. You slide it over. And you got 1 nail on this side, with about an 8-inch piece on this side, and you slide it down. Keeps it secure. When you want to feed the chickens, you just slide it up both sides. Take the door off, do what you got to do, put the gate back, slide them back down. Do this to both sides. It's exactly the same at the other end. After you get both gates done, before you start putting the roof on, all this is a cut limb, and from the outside I got 1 nail nailing it up for the roofs if you got older chickens that you're trying to put in here. And for the roof, these are 3-foot So if you got 6-foot fence boards, just cut them in half, and each part's got 6 inches of hang off at both ends. And then you're gonna rip a couple of them. So when you put in the fence boards one by one, you're gonna put these for the cracks so the rain don't get in. So all you do for the roof, you just keep putting 3-foot fence boards like that till you get all the way to the end. Then you take these and you center them over the cracks. And for the slope, I got a 1x from a 2x4 that I ripped, and it goes all the way down from one end to the other. I only put it on one side so to give you that slope so the rain will flow. So this is the finished product. All this was free lumber. All it was cut off a fencing job that I done. You can also get free fence if somebody's tearing one down to build a new one. But here's the back gate with the roost. And here's the front gate. You can put your feeder and water in there. This is great for raising beeties out until they big enough to where they don't fit through your Premier One fencing.